In our modern society, the state is often considered an institution of social service, an amiable organization working towards the greater good of mankind. However, this is a fallacy that has been perpetuated by an ideological camouflage thrown over the reality of political life. The state is not us. The government does not represent the majority of the people. The state is, in fact, an organization that maintains a monopoly of the use of force and violence in a given territorial area. It is the only institution in society that obtains its revenue not by voluntary contribution or payment for services rendered but by coercion. The state's revenue is obtained by the use and the threat of the jailhouse and the bayonet, and having used force and violence to obtain its revenue, the state goes on to regulate and dictate the actions of its individual subjects. This assertion is not a mere observation of the states in history and across the globe but a basic fact that has been obscured by the myth of state activity. It is, therefore, essential to understand that the state is not the human family, getting together to solve mutual problems. It is not a lodge meeting or a country club. Instead, it is an organization that uses compulsion to obtain its revenue and then regulates and dictates the actions of its individual subjects. One must not let organicist metaphors or irrelevant bromides obscure this basic fact. We must, therefore, emphasize that we are not the government, and the government is not us. Any action taken by the government on an individual, no matter how just or untyrannical, is not voluntary but is an act of coercion. We must be aware of this fallacy and reject it to maintain a society where individual freedom and liberty are valued and protected. Subscribe Libertarian Facts.